Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a fun little bonus video. I have gotten requests to film an updated what's on my iPhone for like fall, Halloween, and with the new iOS 16 update. So I figured we'd sit down super casual and just have a little bonus video for you guys. And y'all were popping off of my DMs because I posted a story, which I can put on the screen for you guys, saying that I finally customized my apps. I waited till fall and Halloween to do it because you guys know it's my absolute favorite season, and so many of you guys were like, is it actually as hard as it seems? Is it easy, etc.? And I know I'm like very late to the game, like I'm very aware that this is old news by now, but I also wanted to walk you guys through how to do it because it's actually fairly easy once you get the hang of it. On my last few vlogs, gotten quite a few messages asking where my phone case is from, and it's from Casetify. This video is not sponsored. You guys know I've worked with them in the past, but I just like absolutely love them. And yeah, I did not have a fall or Halloween phone case, and I only have Casetify cases on my phone. They are a little bit pricier than like, let's say one off of Amazon, but the quality is absolutely amazing. I'm super clumsy. I drop proof up to like 8 something feet. This isn't sponsored. Like I said, I'm not being paid to say this. I just genuinely love it and spend my own money on it. So this is the current case I have. I'll try and link it down below for you guys, but it just has ghosts and bats on it. I'm obsessed with it. And I also just have the iPhone and I also have the iPhone 13 Pro, in case you're wondering. So I don't have the newest iPhone. I have the one that came out last year, and I absolutely love it. So without further ado, let's jump into what's on my iPhone for spooky season. Let's jump into what I have on my iPhone. So one of the best features about the new iOS 16 update was the option to have multiple lock screens now, which I love. So I typically have, the first and the third are basically the same, but I typically have this one on because I just love the wallpaper. I can link it, it's on my Pinterest. But if I want something with the widgets, and I kind of wanted to try it out when iOS 16 came out, I did this one, and I just like love that you can customize it. I just think it's honestly so fun. If you guys didn't know, you can now customize like the font. You can customize what goes on the top. You could do like your activity, you could do the weather. I just have the date, and then down here you can customize these widgets, which I think is honestly so fun, and I love it. So yeah, really love that you can do that. But I typically have this one on. It's my favorite. I also really love that you can just click your focus, your do not disturb from here, because I utilize that one a lot. I have the me time one on most of the time, which just allows text from like Matt and my parents to come through. So really love that. So here is, well, you guys just saw like my actual home screen, but this is like when you swipe left, this is what you guys see. My batteries, my activity, the weather, my screen time, and then my Google Calendar. And then what I really love about this one as well is you can tell that the background is blurry, and I love that. Like probably one of my favorite features of iOS 16, besides the fact that if you guys can see in the top right corner, they brought back the battery percentage. Love, love, love. So this is what's on my home screen. I will link the icons I used down below. I did buy them off Etsy. I think they were like $5 on sale, but I think it's worth it. It brings me a lot of joy. So at the top, I just have 2 cute little Widget Smith photos, and then I have a widget to my Spotify playlist, which is my Unshuffled this fall, which is just like my current favorites because I'm always listening to music. Then I have my most frequent apps that aren't social media. So I have Google Calendar, which you guys know I love Google Calendar, and I use it for literally everything. I'm a time blocker stan. I love Google Calendar so much. I have Photos, which is self-explanatory. Camera, Google Chrome is the browser that I use. I have the Notes app, the Weather app, Maps, and then Starbucks because, you know, your girl is a Starbucks fanatic. I actually had Starbucks today. And then at the bottom are my most frequent apps. So the phone, Spotify, obviously, which I always have my Spotify link down below for you guys in case you're wondering. My playlists are pretty much all public, I believe. So I know I am a mood playlist kind of gal and not a like season or like current kind of gal. So I'm very much into like moody playlists, like playlists based on my mood. So you can always find my Spotify linked down below, my messages obviously, and then my mail. And then on the second page, I just have some more cute little widgets. I have a countdown to Halloween. And then these are like my most commonly used social media apps. So we have Facebook, Messenger, YouTube, YouTube Studio, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, and Be Real, which by the way, Be Real is like literally my favorite form of social media in the world. I think it's so fun. But these are like the ones I reach for the most. And honestly, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, what are you doing? I've been posting a ton on there, and you guys can kind of keep up with me day to day on there compared to YouTube. So yeah, follow me on Instagram if you haven't. I'm gonna plug myself, honestly. And this page, once again, the photos are just such a vibe here. You can tell I love spooky season more than fall. I have more just like frequent apps, which is the credit card that I use for cashback. I love it so much. If you guys don't have one, you should get one. It's available in Canada. I always have a referral link down below. I think you get between $30 and $50. I don't know how much it is right now, but love it. You can get a ton of cash back. I'm like hoarding all of my cash back over here, as you can tell. Storygraph, which Storygraph is how I track the books that I am reading. I love it a bit more than Goodreads. It's just less glitchy, and I just prefer like the aesthetic and the interface on this one. It's also a female owned app, so we love that. And I actually have a lot. Yeah, I need to go through my notifications on here, but it just has like your recent reads, your 5-star reads. You can set reading challenges for how many books you want to read. And then I really love the way that their reading stats are displayed. So you can see like the types of book you read, the pages, fiction, nonfiction, romance, or genre, not romance. I read romance, and then your average rating. I really love the interface of this app. Shop, which if you guys don't know, Shop is basically an app where you can link to your email, and it will take all of your tracking numbers for like packages and stuff and put them in one app, which I think is so much more convenient. The Disney app, which is pretty self-explanatory, but it has like your wait times and stuff, and that's where your tickets are, and then your plans if you have any reservations. RBC is the bank that I bank with. Amazon, self-explanatory. Pinterest, I believe that my Pinterest is always linked down below for you guys, but yeah, you can kind of, you know, look around on my Pinterest if you're interested in it. And then Chef's Plate is the food subscription service that we use. Apparently they're actually owned by HelloFresh, which is really, really cool, and we've really been loving them. So it's like really convenient to do it on an app versus like logging onto the website. All right, next page is not aesthetic. It's just the rest of my apps, honestly. So I have some countdowns. So our anniversary is tomorrow. I have countdown to our Disney trip, and then all the rest of my apps. And I haven't even organized these, as you can tell. So I don't really think I have anything cool in here. Widget Smith, which is how you get the photos and like countdowns and stuff. Kindle, I don't ever use the Kindle app. I don't know why I have it, honestly, but if you're curious, these are the books I currently have in my library. SoundCloud, this is like so niche, but I literally only have SoundCloud to listen to Happily Ever After, the fireworks show. Pinterest, countdown, this is how I make the countdown widgets. Wallet, files, phone, Google Calendar, photos, shortcuts. Pulse is for grad school, Brightspace, and that's what's in there. Shopping, we have Flip, which is how we can price match our groceries. Skip the Dishes, obvious. Indigo, obvious. They took away the kiosks at Indigo, so if I'm looking for a book in store, I literally have to look on the app, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. Starbucks, Uber Eats, Amazon. Too Good To Go is one of my new favorite apps. It's basically where restaurants, bakeries, stuff like that can put their leftovers for a discounted price. So for example, Mavericks, you can get 6 donuts for $6.99 instead of the $21 that it usually is. So it's a really great way to, like, you know, save some money. You can always throw that stuff in the freezer and you can kind of see it. I don't think there's anything available. Oh, Bagel Run, that's pretty good. So yeah. Poshmark is obvious. I still have the HelloFresh app, but we pretty much just use Chef's Plate. Travel, I have All Trails. Yeah, you can basically just find trails near you. We use this a lot for finding trails that are like dog friendly, so we really like this app. Disney, I said. WestJet. Arrive Can is how we get back into Canada when we travel with our COVID vaccine, so super fun. Lyft, Uber, Marriott, and Rover, pretty self-explanatory. I don't think there's anything here in the socials that's different. Oh, Retouch is how I can like crop people out of my photos. Lightroom, I use Bianca Henderson's presets. I've already said that. LinkedIn, Reddit. I love Reddit for like our neighborhood. People will post like crime and stuff, and I'm just like on the Ottawa Reddit page, whatever you call it. Not fun. Home, Nest, our doorbell camera. Google Home is to like control the temperature. This is my printer app, so I can print stuff right from my phone, which is pretty handy. I never know how to say this. Agape is basically where you can answer daily questions for you and your significant other. It's like a really fun thing to do, honestly. So yeah, it'll like ask you questions and then you can basically answer it, and it'll send your partner a notification to do the same. Nest is just our doorbell. Work, these are like all my authenticators for work. Driver's note is how I track my mileage, because I can obviously claim my gas because I'm self-employed. Teams, self-explanatory. Finances, I don't think I have anything cool in here. The Step app, this is basically so that you can make a widget if you want a step widget. Okay, so the Step app is basically if you wanted to make like a step widget, you can. Migraine Buddy is how I track my migraines. So it'll ask you, I don't know why I'm not signed in, but it basically will ask you like your symptoms and stuff, and it can track it. Dynacare Plus is just my lab work. Mobody is the gym I go to. Coglins are benefits, and Nike Run Club to track my runs. And I recently got the McDonald's app because one of my good friends told me to get it, because you can get like dollar coffees and stuff, and you can accumulate points or something now. So I got that. Drive is my Google Drive. I just have this because that is how most brands want you to submit content for Instagram. So it's just easier to just do it from my phone than on a computer. Canva, I don't use Canva on my phone ever actually, but this is how I make my thumbnails in case anybody is wondering. So yeah, that's that. And then, alrighty, I'm gonna show you guys how you can do the custom app icons. If you've never done it before, it's actually a lot easier than it looks. So you're gonna wanna look for the Shortcuts app. If you don't have it, you can just download it from the App Store. It should come on your iPhone, and it'll look like this when you open it. And so what you're gonna do is press the plus in the corner. You're gonna click the Open App button, and then you're gonna type the app that you want the cover for. So let's just do, I don't know, Instagram. Then you're gonna hit done, and then you're gonna see in the corner there's 3 dots. You're gonna press that, and then you're gonna go to the little eye here, and then you're gonna go add to home screen, and then you're going to name it, because if you don't, it'll just say Open App 28. So you're gonna put whatever you want, Instagram, and then you're gonna click this little button and choose photo, because you'll have downloaded your app icons already. And then you're just going to look for it, which it's right here. Choose photo, and then when you hit add, it will add it to your home screen, and it's that easy. Anyways, so that is what's on my phone. Stella's joining us right here. I hope you guys enjoyed, maybe gave some fall inspiration. I'll link the little icon package I got from Etsy. Like I said, I think it was on sale for $5 Canadian, which granted, I'm sure you can find free ones on Pinterest, but I just thought it was super fun to do, honestly, and it brings me a lot of joy. Like, well worth the $5 for buying the app icons. And yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!